In this tutorial, I'm going to be demonstrating how to do an I-cord cast on. To begin, we'll cast on 3 stitches using your favorite cast on method. In this, I'll be using the German twisted cast on. So 3. Then we will turn our work. Make sure that you get your tail out of the way so you don't accidentally work your yarn using your tail. So then the second step is we're just going to knit 3 stitches. We're just going to knit 3 stitches across our needles, and then we will slip these stitches from our left hand needle back to our right hand needle purlwise. So 1, 2, 3. Then you can give your tail a little tug. So right now your tail is going to be on the left hand side of the work. So what you're going to do is, with the tail behind, bring that forward, and then you can hold on to your stitches and give it a little tug just to tighten up that last stitch. And then you're going to just use that working yarn normally once you bring it to the right hand side of the work. So now this first stitch, we're going to increase 1 by knit front back. So I knit in the front, and now I'm just going to swing around, knit in the back, and then I'm just going to knit 2 stitches. So then we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to slip the 4 stitches now back to our left hand needle, hold on to it, give it a little tug, insert your left hand needle into the first stitch, bring your yarn from the far side to the near side, and then we're going to knit front back once more. So knit into the front, knit into the back, increase by 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches now, and that will leave 1 stitch on your needle. So as you continue to increase, this amount of stitches left on the needle will grow. So then we're going to just slip 4 stitches back to our right hand needle, give it a little tug, and then knit front back, knit 2, and as you can see, now we have some more stitches cast on our I-cord. And then slip all 4 stitches back, give it a little tug. So as you can see, this will incrementally grow, but just to give you an example of what it'll look like when you're finished, this is the cast on edge of my Counting Rainbows shawl. As you can see, it's very even, very nice. You can't really tell the difference between a cast on and a bind off. I chose to design this shawl to be knit from the bottom up because the bottom has a lot of interest with this rainbow brioche texture, where the rest of the shawl is just plain garter stitch with really no thought involved. So I thought it would be best to get all of the hard stuff out of the way when we all have the excitement of casting on a new project, because I always tend to lose steam at the end of long shawls just because they start to get very long in the rows. But hopefully this tutorial was really helpful and gives you all the skills that you need to do the I-cord cast on that is called for in the Counting Rainbows Shawl.